Hey folks, welcome back to A Harley and Vstrom. Today we got to do some maintenance on the Vstrom. I'm going to change out the air filter on it, and in order to do that we've got to take a lot of this fairing off of it. So if you're interested in the ride, hang on. Well, there she is. Okay folks, I'm back on here and I'm going to show you one of the first pieces we got to take off so we can start taking this fairing apart. I'm going to shine a light up in there, but there's a panel up underneath the nose of this fairing right there, and I got to take these fasteners out so I can get it out. That's the first piece. Okay, back on. This is that first piece that I took off from up underneath. You can see it's removed from underneath that nose piece. And that's it right there. And this little tray where I put the little fittings. These little plastic things you have to be careful with because they are plastic and they're kind of unique. I'm gonna set this camera down so I can show you. You have to kind of use a punch to push this little insert in, and then that allows you to be able to pull this out. And there was 4 of them in there, and then 2 regular Allen head screws. So we got that off. Okay, back on here. This is top of the gas tank. This little plastic piece has got to come off. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it next. And it's got these fasteners. They're regular metal Allen head fasteners, so we're gonna get that off next. Okay, got those 3 fasteners taken out. Like I said, they're just 3 metal Allen head fasteners. And here comes our top cover off the gas tank. That's it. I'm gonna set it over here on the workbench for now. Those are the 3 little fasteners that go with it. So I'm gonna kind of keep everything that goes kind of like that piece over there. I set all its fasteners over there, and I'm gonna do the same thing with this. That way we keep everything organized. But I'm gonna take this one off first. It's got to come off anyway, so we'll start there. Okay, just real quick, showing you where you have to push these things out from where they sit at. Okay, back on. There you go. You can see how I had to take that piece off, and that's what she looks like with it out. But it's real simple. The little nipples kind of fit in where those rubber grommets are at. So there, we got rid of that. Okay, back on. Now I didn't show removing this or anything, but it's exactly the same as the other side. But you can see I got that side off and this side, which is the left side. So, okay, next we are going to work on this plastic piece right here. I'm going to start loosening these fasteners. I think there's some up underneath here. When I get to them, I'll try and show you if I can. Okay, folks, back on. I'm going to show something. You have to be real patient when you do this because there's fasteners everywhere. There's a fastener here. Let me see if I can get my light up in there. Up there. One there. And there was one more. One, 2, and 3. Right there. I think I got all the fasteners out so we can possibly get some of the piece off here that we're working on. But that's where we're at right now. Okay, folks, I'm back on. You see we got that side panel off. And I'm gonna tell you, you have to have the patience of a saint to do this. But there it is. That's the underside of it. You had to undo these fasteners to be able to get it out. It does have like some real heavy duty Velcro in there. To get that, you know, you'll have to kind of feel, you're kind of concerned that you're going to break some of that plastic, but you do have to break it loose from that heavy Velcro there. And you can see there's a piece of it right there where it attaches. Okay, we got that panel off. Okay, back on here, that's that one side panel removed from the gas tank area. Now on this other side, we have to do the same thing. So I'm not going to show any of that. I'll just, I'll show you a shot of it once I get it taken off, but basically you do the same thing on this side. Okay, back on. Got the piece in my hand, got it off. So we got both of those pieces off, and there's the gas tank sitting there now. Okay, next step. Okay, folks, I'm back on, and that's just bringing you back to where I'm at right now. I'm not going to show up, but I'm going to clean the top of this gas tank off because it's dusty, where the fairing was covering it. And I'm going to say again, you really have to love your V-Strom and have the patience of a saint to start on this, especially for something that's routine maintenance, as an air filter. But there's where we're at. We're going to get through it. Hang in there. All right, folks, I'm back on here, and I'm going to put this in here because there's going to be some electrical stuff that has to be disconnected, and I'm going to have to disconnect the gas tank. So just for safety reasons, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect my negative on my battery. I'm going to point out there's two little fasteners here. They're the plastic type. You just punch them in with your punch. I already took one out, and I'm going to remove this one now. Okay, folks, I'm back on here. This is that long bolt that was in there. And just kind of had to get in there with a small little socket and a little number 10 wrench on the other side to get that out. But it's actually what holds that front end of the tank down. Okay, we're going to go ahead and, that's a number 12. We're going to go ahead and remove this. It's the rear part, to hold the tank down. Okay, starting to get somewhere. Got that unbolted. Use that little piece. It's designed to prop up in there so you can hold the rear of your tank up. So there we are right now. Getting closer. Getting closer. Okay, back on. Light it up a little bit. Voltage regulator is mounted up against the gas tank. I'm going to be disconnecting that, just getting it off the gas tank so the gas tank will be free. Okay, little section in there. You can see I've disconnected it where it's not on the tank no more. I'm going to take that little screw and screw it back in here so just don't lose it. And all it's really doing is holding the wiring connection for the voltage regulator and some of your electrical stuff. It's just how it mounts. Keep it secure. All right, folks, we're at this point here. We're at the fuel pump. You can see any of that right there. See if I can set this light here. We got to disconnect this. We got to disconnect this. We got to disconnect this and this. So that's kind of like a overflow line. That's going to be, this is your actual fuel line. And not real, this is another type of fuel line. So anyway, we got to get that disconnected. So I'll show you here in a minute once I get that off. Okay, got that one disconnected. That's the electrical, and that was the one going to the fuel pump. Okay, got that one off. One more to go, and we'll have all the lines and electrical disconnected, I believe. Okay, last one, which was this one right here. You can see these are the type of pliers I used. Get up in there and just, gradually pull it down because, of course, been on there a while. Didn't want to, rip it off or anything. But anyway, got it off there. So. All right, folks, I'm going to try and pull this tank off here. I think I got everything disconnected. We'll see if we have any snags or anything. Already set me up, I got a little roll around table. Just stuck a piece of cardboard on it. We're gonna try and get that tank sitting on it. Stand by. Okay, everything went well. Had everything disconnected. Had to do a little jiggling here and there, but she came right off. Now you can see I got her sitting over here. So, all right, we finally made it to the airbox, which is all this work is to get to this airbox. I'll get back on. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull this filter out and see what she looks like. There's one side of it. Let's carry it over to the workbench. There's one side of it. We're gonna flip it over. A little dirty on the back side. Don't see, anything crazy though. A little dirty. We'll go back over here and look at the box. Box looks really good. Yeah. I've ridden on some dusty places. A lot of trails, gravel roads, but so far, looking really good. Let's pull this filter out. This is a little sponge filter that comes in. I don't feel a lot of oil or anything on it. I'm gonna sit it over here on the workbench beside the other one. So that's what we're looking at. But you can see I'm not getting too much off that little sponge one. And that one really don't look too bad. Okay, that's what we got. All that work for that. Okay, there was one little piece of a bug in there, but really not that bad. I'll get in there and clean that up here in a little bit, make sure it's all good. There's a piece of a wing of a bug. Okay, back on here. This is the old one. You can tell it's a little dirty, but 13,000 miles, just barely over 13,000 miles on the Vstrom. One up the top, that's the K&N, brand new, right out of the package. Okay, folks, I'm back on. We're gonna bring this brand new air filter. I already cleaned out the box. Wasn't that bad, really. K&N slides right in there just like that. And I think we're good. I can start buttoning her up. Oh, yeah, let me slide this one in here. Got that cleaned up. It wasn't really dirty, but that's that little sponge one. Okay. But I'm gonna close this one out, and I sure appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.